Marvel has had its Comic-Con panel, and it's left a lot of fans, eh. Now, sure, people were excited with the Doomsday trailer that they left, and that is exclusive to Comic-Con. If I tried to show that to you, you wouldn't even see this video because Marvel and Disney absolutely would not let YouTube publish it. But other than that, the reception was kind of lukewarm. You would think we are going to get at least one massive announcement from Marvel with everything that has been going on, the struggles since Endgame, other than, an exception here and there, Spider-Man. I think Brand New Day is going to be massive, by the way, but they are trying to reignite the Marvel universe, get fans very excited and get them back into the fold because a lot of fans have abandoned Marvel at this point. They just simply don't trust that they'll put out a good movie. And that is why we are getting Doomsday and Secret Wars. Doomsday, of course, throwing, the proverbial everything, including the kitchen sink, into the movie. All these characters that you loved and a whole lot of characters you've already rejected, but they're hoping that that is going to help turn the corner for them. Will it turn a profit? That is an entirely different question because this movie could end up being the most expensive movie ever made. So I don't know about a profit, although I think it's going to do a huge box office number. Profit, don't know. Huge box office number in and of itself, yeah, I think it will. I also think Brand New Day is going to be massive. It seems to be the only property that goes back to pre-Endgame that people are still excited for. Whether or not it will disappoint, I don't know, but I think people will be buying their tickets for Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out. Wow, in a couple days, a few days. But here is the thing: we have, first of all, Kevin Feige has said recently that there's not going to be a reset after Doomsday and after Secret Wars. They are going to continue forward. What is that going to look like? That could be something that they could be talking about at Comic Con. What is the huge property now at Marvel that they can use going forward? I think we all know it is X-Men. Did they make an announcement about what to expect with X-Men? Imagine if they gave us a glimpse, even a rough edit of a simple scene. Maybe they could have gotten some people together to do a simple, quick scene, even if it's just dialogue, even if it's a couple of people in a voiceover of a black screen with narration, and then one iconic character walks out of the darkness that we see. Something so simple they could do in 10 minutes and they share that. Did they do that? No, they did not do that. We got an announcement for as you see here, Marvel's Comic-Con panel excites fans for Doomsday, but leaves them cautiously optimistic about what's beyond. And the image we get here, Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, and David Johnson, who will play the role of T'Challa's son in Black Panther 3. So, what is that other announcement? As you can see, we got Ryan Gosling on here, and that is because Ryan, here it is, Ryan Gosling's Ghost Rider. Yes, Ryan Gosling will be playing Ghost Rider in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that was the extent of the announcements from Marvel at Comic-Con. Nothing about the X-Men, nothing new about their plans. We already know they aren't going to reboot. So somehow out of the wreckage, and I say wreckage just because of the fact that one of the issues for me with Doomsday is it's an attempt to save the Marvel universe, because instead of what we should have gotten, which is another buildup after Endgame of characters that we needed to get to know. Maybe a smaller film here and there, right? You go back to the first Avengers, where you just had the core Avengers in it. Uh, uh, Avengers Age of Ultron expanded them a little. And then, of course, we got even more in Infinity War and Endgame. But no, no, no. Post Endgame was such an absolute train wreck that they just decided, you know what, we're going to skip all the build up and we're just going to throw everything into Doomsday in hopes of getting those fans that we lost excited again to shell out some money and go to the movie theater. And hey, at Comic Con, we are not even going to talk about what comes next. We're not going to talk about any plans for the next phase. We're not going to talk about X-Men, other than the fact that we have let you know there is not going to be a reboot. There is not going to be a reset. We're just going to go forward from here. So I don't know. It doesn't get me all that excited. Will I see Doomsday? I will see it. I got my fingers crossed. The one clip that I did see that I do like is I get the and again, long movie versus the clips we've seen, but I get the impression that Chris Hemsworth Thor is going to go back a little bit. We're going to backtrack a little bit to who Thor was before we decided to clown him with um oh my gosh, I just completely blanked on the movie title. Oh my god, it was Ragnarok. Whew, my goodness. And then of course Love and Thunder, which was absolutely ridiculous. So I think and even Endgame, right? To be fair, but go back to Endgame and the ridiculous to me, the ridiculous decision to make him this fat mess. Now having him be scarred mentally and all, I get it, but I don't know. I thought that was wild. But it looks like we might get a more serious Thor in Doomsday, which I think will be kind of cool. Could it be a good movie? Yeah, but again, so far from what I've seen, 2,000 characters for every character that we love and want to see again. It seems like we've gotten 10 that were have already rejected. So we'll see. Disappointing by Marvel that they couldn't give us anything in terms of at least plans for X-Men going forward. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do me a quick favor, like, comment, subscribe. Truly do appreciate all your support. I will talk to you later.